So here what I'm gonna do today is perhaps basically let's look for statistician of the things. Alright, this is something inevitable happens. Spend a bit long time amount of time. Alright, where there's no background radio, well listen up, radio just to get around sound. What you gotta do, Brian? What are these? So this is F1, the statistician of some imaginary fantasy. So this race season will be have a 45, 42, 43, 40. So this is for 1990 to 2004. I've already have a make a mess MCS bar to here so far. But I'm gonna keep combo FV WI. So what is it here? BR, Bo, Send, Pat, Big, None, All, ergv, Mer, and all the other names here are. So there is a different calculation of the numbers. So 42 races and the race winners are here. This is only carrying of the winners of the race and amount of the teams which are, but not the engines are here included. So there is two statistics here. The total amount of the wins and the total amount of the constructor winners, the amount of the wins that included. So index of the physical data happy. So it used the same amount also the data space also that will be meaning that every season there is some 50 winners, so that's basically, and here is easy to calculate. There is 3 per 1, so even there was 70 winner in the 42 races, and this is the one of the lowest amount here. And I take consider this huge amount of the statistic here. So this is the one page, and this kind of the statistic is pretty much useless any other sense of the. So there is a amount of races on the all time, and this all time statistic taken from perhaps somewhere 1930 or where everything always seems to have a start. So it's my life on the whole the statistic instead of having a mating with the females, except for here 764 Austria, Innsbruck. One of the statistics this kind of uses things is having some ski cross country statistic of the Olympic Games. Will be able to waste of this time even goes personally into the what is those statistics here are. So here are just some, and I really want to have a just basic understanding and knowledge of what is all the 10 things what are they here. So my camera also goes very unstatistic somehow. Some reason I couldn't really get some good control. Now what is it? It just doesn't show. They still some interferes. It's my hand, or is it something else? Alright, now it should be very stable, but still it keep you looking for pretty bad. I'm very unsure what is cause of that. Alright, now it's look like better. Reason or others. Crazy thing what this camera lenses and the zooming capabilities doing around the world. So my here basic challenge is if economical. This is absolutely not product any economical, but just obviously can be fun. So here is my some basic elements we listed on some things. What is the swap says? These are different operation flash by the mod teams. What is the game? What I have been so much of the time I have spent to show up there. So I love to always mess curation of the different things. So how much time I can spend of those same and silly things, time over and time over and time over at times. So here is this is something Skinner I've been loving after is having some, for example, square miles every those single squares here. They represent 1 square mile of 2 or 10 or but usually some very just. Then is a town here. This might be some couple hundred square miles in a general the basic area. So here is aeroplanes. Pretty easy to spot the aeroplanes. Airports exceptionally. But airplanes or airports, it depends on what. So always the same names, and here Argentina World Cup, some order to countries put to some order. So here it seems to be Africa seems to be have huge amount every those countries, and Niger, Ivory Coast, Mozambique, Zambia, Angola, Liberia, Chechnya, and Yemen called their Asian countries then. Philippines. and actually there is other than Iraq, the best Asian country and other than. So what a lot of those geographical photos here. And then buildings. Once again, this represents some area data. So I like some few buildings that this might be have a 100 yards or 100 feet size or meters. Whatever the calculus it ever costs. Do I want my rest of my life spent doing this? Is might be coming a question here, and it's exceptionally important question. To depend on what I'm gonna spend, how I'm gonna spend my rest of my life, what I wanna do, and all the things what I do, how it goes in use. What is here? Jamus excursion to comparing. I always seems to I would love it to just understand the basic element of the everything what is come to science, biology, astrophysics, mechanics, and everything like a chemistry, psychology. Psychology, absolutely psychology. One or two elements here. And this is what I've done once again. 10 scored winner and 8 to second, and then to the top 8 counter is all cut the all amount of the score. So 8 score. To the countries Austria, Italian, Saudi Arabia, India, or Indonesia, Macau, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, USA, and all doesn't count of those. So that's really, in my case, I've been pretty much imperative to being to something, to the representative, to doing it again and again, to repetition. Oh, damn sorry. And this kind of the waste of the capability and the ability to show up to doing things in some small amount of time. So it looks like they're pretty much those normals. But if I will be loving to doing something for humanity, this is pretty much against any humanity itself, because this is unproductivity in any case of worlds. And then this is some airports and runaways. The black is the runaways and the airports. The buildings are the squares and and the cylinders and headquarters and what else. Those are airports, and then a different. So this is the most density airport in the world. Something imagination using the most density airport in the world, and this kind of is easy design. And then just having to runway the biggest area of the airport in the world, biggest area. And then something spectacular towns. What is your dream towns? This might be my dream city. So what kind of the towns it is? It have all